Have you ever been scrolling through YouTube and seen those channels that just seem to explode out of nowhere, but they never even show their face? Well, today, we're going to pull back the curtain on a super simple, super powerful method that's doing just that. We're talking about stick figure animations.
And look, let's be honest for a second. Trying to grow on YouTube? It can be tough. I mean, it can seriously feel like you're just shouting into an empty room, right? You pour all this effort in, but cutting through all that noise, it's a massive challenge.
But what if there was a style that just works, that consistently punches through? Well, that's where these stick figure animations come in. Yeah, I know it sounds almost too simple, but trust me, the channels using this exact method are racking up millions of views. They're building huge audiences with an approach that's just so simple and clean. And when I say they're doing well, I mean really well. We're talking serious numbers. According to Social Blade, some of these channels are clearing over $5,000 a month. And this isn't some one-off lucky break. It's a real, proven system that you can actually repeat.
Okay, so what's the secret sauce here? Why does this simple style work so well? Well, it's not just about the cash, though that's nice. The real magic is how easy and flexible this whole method is. I mean, anybody can do this, no matter where you're at in your creator journey. So let's really get into it. First off, these are insanely easy to make. You don't need any complicated, expensive animation software. Nope. Second, they get crazy high engagement. Think about it. The simple drawings mean your viewers aren't distracted. They can just focus on your message, which lets it really hit home. And finally, this style is a total chameleon. It fits into pretty much any niche you can think of. Finance, motivation, self-improvement, education. Seriously, you name it, it works.
All right, so you're probably wondering, how do I actually make one of these? Let's dive into phase 1. This is where we build the entire foundation, your script and your voice.
And you're gonna love this. The process is way simpler than you'd think, all thanks to a couple of amazing AI tools. First, we're gonna whip up a great script using ChatGPT. Then, we'll create a super professional, human-sounding voiceover with a tool called 11 Labs.
Okay, for the script, it's as easy as this. Just hop over to ChatGPT and give it a simple prompt. Something like, write a 30-second motivational script about self-improvement. Of course, you can change that to fit whatever topic or length you need. And boom, in just a few seconds, you've got a full script ready to roll. Now, to bring that script to life, we're going to use 11 Labs. And let me tell you, this tool is a game changer. It makes these AI voices that sound so real. You literally just copy and paste your script, pick a voice that matches the feel of your channel, and that's it. And the best part? They have a free trial with 10,000 credits, which is honestly more than enough to get your first few videos done. Want to hear how good it sounds? The source material actually points to a specific voice called Chris, because it has this really confident, motivational vibe. Just listen to this. Every great transformation begins with a single, small step. I mean, come on, that's amazing, right? Sounds like a real person. So once you've got a take you love, you just hit download. Okay, audio file is downloaded and ready to go. Now for the really fun part, the visuals. We're going to build the entire animation in Canva, which, if you haven't used it, is just an awesome, super easy to use tool.
The whole process in Canva is super intuitive. First thing, you just start a new video project and upload that voiceover you just made. Drag it right down to the timeline. Next up, pick a background. A little tip, searching for paper texture gives it that classic, clean look. Then it's just a matter of finding your stick figures, adding your text, and lining everything up with the voiceover. You just rinse and repeat for each sentence.
Okay, now here is a huge pro tip. This is going to make your videos look so much more polished. You've got to keep your style consistent. So when you find a stick figure in Canva that you like, click those 3 little dots on it. That'll let you see everything else that creator has made. This is the secret to finding a whole bunch of graphics in the exact same style, which makes your whole video feel cohesive and professional. And don't forget the text. It plays a huge role in these videos, so you want it to pop. The source material suggests using a bold, kind of playful font. Chewy is a perfect example. Then pair that with a strong color, like a dark red, to really jump off the screen.
Okay, the basics are locked in. You get your audio, you get your visuals. Now for phase 3. This is where we add those little bits of polish that take a video from good to, oh wow, this is great. Here's a super simple but effective trick for your text. Instead of just one boring color, try using 2. So if you have a key phrase, make one word black and the other one red. It sounds small, but it adds so much visual punch, and it really makes people pay attention to those specific words.
And here are a few more quick hits to level up your video. First, go back to your audio and snip out any of those long, awkward pauses. Keep the pace moving. You can also make words appear one by one on the screen just by copying the text box and tweaking the timing. And last but not least, add some background music. Canva has some, or you can find free stuff on sites like Pixabay. Just please, please, please turn the volume down so it's just a subtle background track, not a distraction.
And that's basically it. You've followed the steps, you've put in the work, and you've just turned a simple idea into a super polished, super engaging animation that has real viral potential.
I mean, just listen to how a final line from the example video sounds when everything is put together. Growth lives in the uncomfortable moments where doubt whispers and effort feels invisible. See? When you get that powerful script, those clean visuals, and that pro-level audio all working together, the result is just captivating.
So let's just boil it all down to the simple formula. Step 1, AI script and voice. Done. Step 2, Canva for all your visuals and animation. Easy. And step 3, add that pro-level polish to make it sparkle. That's it. That's the system. It's something you can do over and over again to pump out great content really fast.
So the takeaway here is pretty clear, right? The tools are available, the formula is proven to work, and the whole thing is easy enough for anyone to get started with. All that potential is just sitting there, waiting for you. So the only real question is, what are you gonna create?